Damian, how would you assess that loss, particularly the fourth quarter and missing 2 free throws? Not something really accustomed to seeing you do. Can you talk about kind of how that played out?
I mean, I thought, they made the plays that we didn't make. I thought for every breakdown that we had on the defensive end, they made us pay for it. Guys made shots, not rebounding. They, getting second and third opportunities. And then on our offensive end, we just didn't execute very well. Once I got to the line down 1, I felt good about that. I was like, okay, we're going to be up 1, come down, get a stop, and then it's a free throw game. And then left the first one short. And even after that, I was like, all right, it's going to be tied. They're going to get the last shot. And then left another one short. And I was just like, sometimes I guess that has to happen. But typically at the end of the game, I always feel like I'm going to come up big and just experiencing so many of those moments. I guess sometimes you come up short, and I was that. I just, I left 2 free throws short. It ended up hurting us. We lost the game that we really needed to win, and we got another one tomorrow. There's really nothing I can do about it now.
Thanks, Dame.
Next question is coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Dame, Patrick Beverley was pretty animated, particularly at the end of the game, waving his hand towards you and tapping his wrist. Did you see that? And if you did, how do you view that?
I didn't see it, but I heard about it. After I missed the first one, I heard them over there yelling. I just think that just shows what they expect from me down the stretch. They know what I do. And he saw it firsthand when I was a second-year player when he was in Houston. So I'm sure he has a great memory of that, which is, why that drew that type of reaction from him when he saw me come up short at the end of a game. So to me, that's all that says.
And then, Dame, how will you mentally try to put this behind you?
You said how will I mentally try to put it behind?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had some moments in my career where, I was expected to do one thing at the end of the game and I didn't. I think it was a game in Philly a few years ago. I missed a free throw at the end of the game and they ended up hitting a 3 and we lost the game. And the next night in Boston, I was in the same situation at the end of the game and I made them. So I don't see myself as, a mental midget or somebody that's going to hold on to it. I'm a shooter. I'm in, big situations at the end of the game a lot. And I've had success a lot in those situations. And, just the way it goes, sometimes you gotta come up short and you gotta fail in those moments. And I know that that's a possibility because I'm in that situation all the time. So when it does happen, that's not going to discourage me or make me any less confident. If anything, I'm looking at it like the next time I'm pretty sure it's going to go the other way. So it hurts because we lost the game and who knows what would have happened if I make those free throws. So it bothers me and it hurts because it's a game that we would have loved to have and that would have helped us a lot in the race that we in. But as far as being on the floor and doing what I do, it won't affect me at all.
Next question is coming from Joe Varden with The Athletic.
Hi, Dave. PG did the wave as well, and obviously it's,
PG did the wave because he also was surprised because he experienced getting waved that last year.
The actual wave, yes. The
PG,
wave.
I mean, let me say this. Like, for one, I know what happened. I expect myself to make those free throws, and I didn't when my team needed it, which was a failure for me that I can accept. But asking me about Patrick Beverley, who I sent him home before at the end of a game. Paul George just got sent home by me last year in the playoffs. So they know that the reason they reacting like that is because of what they expect from me, which is a sign of respect. And it just shows what I've done at a high clip more times than not. So I'm not offended by it. If anything, it should just tell you how much it hurt them to go through what I put them through in those situations previously.
The other, Doc said that on your 3 attempts that they were supposed to foul. Were you expecting a foul?
I was expecting a foul. And, once he backed up off me, I was like, I'm just going to go for the tie. And I ended up hitting front rim on that one too. So just a few short misses. Just came up short down the stretch. And I was that. I just came up short there.
The next question is coming from Dwight Janes with NBC Sports Northwest.
Dame, can you put this into some kind of perspective on where it puts you guys in the race now? A game you could have won, you only got 3 left. You have to win all 3, do you think, or can you handicap that for us?
I mean, in our huddle and in our locker room, we saying let's go win all 3, because we trying to get a chance at the 8 spot. You know, we trying to track down Memphis. So that's what we're looking at. And you know, we also know that other teams are playing well, and you don't know who's going to be playing for some of the teams that they have to play. So we got to have a mindset of just going out there to win all 3.
Last question's coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Dame, is there a lesson that you guys can take from this game?
I think the lesson in it is we got to finish games regardless of who's on the floor. Our previous game against Denver, I thought our urgency and our focus down the stretch was great, and we closed that game out like we needed to. And tonight, they basically Paul George and some of the other guys, Reggie Jackson, they sat out down the stretch, and we allowed some of the other guys to come in and just outwork us in certain possessions and get fouls and get to the free throw line and get open.